Let's right now understand intuitively Bodhidharma's statement, not to seek is bliss. Let us seek deeply into the truth of this statement. Not to seek is bliss. Not seeking is genuine, restful, present, abiding peace. Let's start right here and not seeking. Then we can understand and appreciate what Bodhidharma also says. To seek is to suffer. One of the five skandhas, according to the Buddha, is impulse. Right now, let any impulse arise, any yank or pull or urge. Or use the power of memory to recollect any strong pulls, urges, that is, impulses. Allow that restless energy to be experienced in the body right now. Things are not quite right. Right here, that energy seems to be saying. Let any impulse or desire arise. The urge to get up, the desire for companionship, the wandering desire for something else that's not right here. Something, anything. Notice what that desire is like. It is starting the process of seeking. When there is lack, so perceived, there is the rising of impulse or desire or stirring. Experience that. When there is the rising of impulse, or stirring, or desire, there is seeking. And when there is seeking, there is suffering or hurt, often recursive hurt, circular hurt, obsessive hurt, aching hurt. So caught up are we in the process, often interminable, of seeking, that we believe, mistakenly so, that seeking will put an end to the suffering. In actuality, the seeking is the suffering, is the prolongation of suffering. Therefore, what we must put an end to is not the end or goal of seeking. We must put an end to seeking itself. Every urge or impulse implies that there is a crack or fissure in this present reality. Therefore, let us now ask the question, can we find a crack or a fissure in this present reality? Is there a split, a hairline fracture, a gaping hole, a wending scar? Or right now, is reality all pervasive, simple, and whole? For if reality is all pervasive, simple, and whole, how could any stirring from here ever arise in the first place? Without stirring, what is right here? not to seek is bliss. The point of meditation, therefore, is twofold. In the first place, it puts an end to all egoic seeking. Every time the ego, fictional as it may be, seeks to scratch an itch, we drop ego. And then where is there even an itch to scratch? And more potently still, in the second place, meditation holds us completely right in the midst of not seeking, and therefore right in the midst of bliss. Even that is saying too much, for meditation is not something that holds us in the midst of not seeking. Rather, meditation is the not seeking itself. And when there is the establishment in not seeking, nothing arises or something arises. Yet, even if something arises, it remains simply, baldly, and arising. Everything arising comes off without a hitch. And when nothing is arising, that too is without a hitch. Bodhidharma also says, when you know that everything comes from mind, indeed, we might say the one mind, the universal mind, then don't become attached. When every experience is understood to be nothing but the flowering of the one mind, then there is nothing to grab onto. And without anything to grab onto, there is no basis for seeking. And without any seeking, there is no suffering. To let everything go, then, is to let it all go, however it goes. We stop reeling or trying to reel things in. In the one mind, there is no seeking. Without seeking, there is no suffering. And that is called bliss. Bliss, understand right now, is not something other than where you are. Bliss is precisely where and what you are. You are bliss. In bliss, you need nothing, nor do you want anything, nor is there anything wanting or lacking or amiss or incomplete or severed or even off. Right here where you are, it is simply all complete. Only make this completeness firm, established, clear. In other words, just be clear.